And we're live. Hi, everybody. It's Carol from My Quiet Corner and Mika, Moon Tiger. Everybody
Hi.
knows her as Little Phantom, though. I'm pretty sure the OGs will remember her as Little Phantom.
uh, that has been a while.
Yes, it has. It's been a long while. Mika and I have
Uh-huh.
been talking journals lately, all
hmm
kinds of journals. And she's designed up her life binder years ago that we did, and we've both been reorganizing and trying to come up with a new system for ourselves.
hmm
So that's
Yes.
where we are. And deciding what exactly are we going to use. There are so many types of journals out there.
Oh yeah.
Lots. I've got a few on my desk. Mika has a few on her desk. And I'm going to let her show first, and then I'll show some of mine.
hmm Alrighty. I was just checking on here to see if everything was rolling. It is rolling, so I can see the chat. Hi. Ah, alrighty. Uh, yeah. I need to get my life in order, basically. Um,
Don't
sometimes
we
that,
all?
yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say that. I've noticed myself, slipping a little bit here and there, and I don't like it. So, and also, I quit smoking. So that does require me to do some things differently, basically, for my health. Because once you start on one thing for your health, you start on another and another, etc. So, yeah,
So
this is what I have.
journaling basically took its place more,
Yes,
more so.
yes, yes, yes. Because I'm not only doing the normal journaling, but I'm also keeping track of because there were some complications. My digestive system suddenly went, "Excuse me, what's going on?" Um, so yeah, I need to keep track of more things now, just to make sure that everything runs as it should. So yeah, I want to track that more. But the problem is, I like my big fat journals, right? I love them seriously. But if you want to have information and you put it in here, it's easy to get lost because, I mean, it's, it will get lost. So that is why I'm looking to make. Well, I did have my life binder. Basically, how we started that in 2016 or 2017, one of those 2 years. Which one was it? I can't remember. It started
Mm.
with just an A4 binder, basically. Just papers in there and trying to do some categories of life and blah, blah, blah. It has come into many forms. It has come into a smaller form. I can't touch that right now, but and then there's also this version. But I'm also going to update it next week into another version because I need more space. Um, but yeah, so this one is at the moment in construction. Let's put it that way. Yeah, it's in construction. Um, and apart from because it's been a while since I've done online show and tells, I think most of the stuff is actually still how I did it last year, if I remember correctly. I'm still working in this kind of book. Of course, this is a new one now. Oh wait. Did I work it or did I work in this one? No. Hold on. Oh yeah, I worked in a moleskin. Oh my god, I
Yeah.
forgot.
Wow.
I worked in a moleskin. Yeah. So I did lots of stuff. Oh yeah, because I remember. Ah, 1 book July. Oh my god. Wow, blast from the past. Uh,
Mm.
so I finished that one. That's finished, and I went back into this one. This is the third one that I'm filling up. Um, but yeah, I'm like 100 pages left, and that's it. I need to
Wow.
look for another journal again. But I've
That's
got these in spare. I've got these spare, so no need to worry.
it's we have to look for another journal again. In the meantime, we have like how many blank ones sitting there that just you like them,
Um,
but they don't fit the bill.
mhm. Also true, yes, because there's this one, for example, is blank, but there's also lined ones, and with little square thingies and with dots, and but sometimes you just need something specific, and you're like, yeah, but that's not it. Yeah, almost, but that's not it. So,
Yeah.
uh, yeah. So for uh, basically, my change is going to happen next week. But this is life binder thing stuff where I just note stuff down, etc., etc., with some tracking and all that good stuff. And the rest I do here, which is still the same like last year and the year before that. Uh, that's this thing. I just draw it out myself. This is in a moleskin. No, yes, moleskin kaye. This is a
Hmm.
moleskin kaye. I've been using that for since September 23. Yeah, September 23.
That's the cashier.
Yeah, yeah, kaye. Kaye. French. It's French.
Okay
But yeah,
then.
I've been.
That's what I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. So it's like,
So yeah, I've been using that one for a year and a half now, a bit more. So yeah,
wow.
and I just do because then I just have an overview of my month, and I like having an overview. But now I need a bit more than that, so I will change that. But I'm not gonna say that just yet. I'm just gonna keep it as a surprise for now.
For next
So
time. Next time
yes, yes,
when
because
we
there's
when we
some
do
work to
our
do.
update.
Hmm. So
When we
yeah,
do
so this is the things that I have for now. There might have been a delivery today with something else as well. Um,
ooh,
this
a
thing.
hardcover.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Which
That's
is
another
like
thick one.
which is like double this.
Oh
It's
yes.
double. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I'm just the brain is doing its thing. So yeah,
All right.
that's me for now.
For now. All
For now.
right. I have an array of things spread on my desk, but
Mm-hmm.
I haven't written in any of them yet. What I've been
Blossoming.
using is the Stology, and
Mm-hmm.
I had a sticker put on the front of that. But
Mm-hmm.
I really like this size. It's a B6. I'm thinking because
Mm-hmm.
this is an A5. The Midori is an A5.
Mm-hmm.
I really like this size though, so I may continue to try and find something like this just for my everyday writing. But
Mm-hmm.
I need to track more things. So I've been trying to figure out how can I organize this because when you have doctor's appointments and everything else, you don't want to take your journal where you've written like umpteen different things in there. And now
Mm-hmm.
it's gotten down to more of what I've ate, what symptoms I have, all of that. So it's like I need to change that. I need to have that in one specific area so when I go to the appointments that it's like, you don't believe me? Here they are. I've got a
Mm-hmm.
whole 2 years worth of information for you and don't tell me this is not happening.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I've been using is the Stology. But in the past, I've also done the binders. I've done the Filofax stuff where you have the rings and everything, got the punches, all that stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
I started working, well, Mika and I were working on this with, for the life binder thing. And that's what this is. And I was going to do this, but then I don't want to take this big thing into the doctor's appointments either.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to figure out the in between of journals.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I am. I've done the moleskin. I've done the fake moleskin with um the grids and different things like that. And it's like, now what? So
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to use the Midori for my general journaling, just
Mm-hmm.
my everyday stuff, just that. And then figure out a plan for my tracking
Mm-hmm.
because I want my tracking separate, that I can just take it. I was thinking of putting it in a composition book, but then that's big. So that I probably won't do because I want to be able to take it with me. So this will end up probably being a glue book or an art journal or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the same with these. These are all old. Like I've used them. I've torn out whatever was in there. They're lined. I may use it just for general journaling. Had it forever. It
Mm-hmm.
just doesn't feel right in my hands because of the hard cover.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That may turn into an art journal. Who knows? Then I've had this one for eons, and it's so precious. I don't want to use it.
Ah, yeah,
You know?
the artist is Josephine Wall.
Yes,
Uh, she
yes,
does beautiful art.
yes. This is the Spirit of Flight journal, and it's like, oh my god, no.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't even, cracked the spine, nothing. It's been pristine on the shelf for years, and it's probably where she'll stay.
Mm-hmm.
This one I've had for years too. I got this when I would take my daily walks downtown long
Mm-hmm.
time ago, and this was on their clearance, and it's like, it's leather, but their leather's so dried out, it's cracking,
Uh-huh.
and it has this really super heavy paper in it. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking it doesn't take fountain pens well. I've tea dyed the first section. It's
Mm-hmm.
hand bound. Well, I've tea dyed two sections, and these are all plain. So I'm thinking that this would be better turned into a art book or a glue book because, like, it's like
Mm-hmm.
super heavy,
Mm-hmm.
unbelievably heavy. I don't know what kind of
Mm-hmm.
paper it is. I don't think it's handmade paper. It could be because it has like blemishes and stuff in it, but
Mm-hmm.
it's really thick, and I'm not really happy with the cover because it is so brittle for leather. But yeah, so that's where that one lies.
Mm-hmm.
So the dilemma is, I do have travelers books as well. I thought of using these for
Mm-hmm.
my trackers maybe
Well,
because
that's where something like this, like a cahier, that could
cashew.
fit into a traveler's notebook.
That's true.
This thing, that could fit in there.
That's true because I have one that's an A5, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and then the regular 4x7, which is almost like a B6. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I really like the
And
Stology. Needs a leather conditioner put on it like mink oil. Yeah, I do have some leather conditioner here. But it's really sad because I bought it that way and it was all brittle then. I thought it would soften, but it didn't. But anyway, yeah. So I really like
Because
these. This is a carp diem. So
yeah, because they have like these dots. So if there's things like that you need to like put like a little cross like this was going on today, that's kind of handy, to put that in
hmm.
something like that. Maybe I don't know.
So I'll have to make up because I do still have like tons of paper that I can make some pamphlets for in here.
Insert. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
inserts. And I even have this, the metal stencil bookmark. I haven't even used it yet.
Hmm.
So that's on my agenda is to create and do some journaling.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's where I'm at. I had just oh okay, Kathy. And this one I've filled this one up in here from July to September 2024. It filled up so fast. Like
Oh, wow.
really. So I'm torn on what I want to do because I have options, right?
Mm-hmm. That's the problem, though. Sometimes you have too many options.
True. True.
Because you were saying that you want it to be something more smaller.
Yes.
Well, specifically for the physical stuff, then.
Yes, just for the physical doctors and stuff. So this
Mm-hmm.
might be my option for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then have the other one for everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have this. I haven't even really used this much or if at all. It only
Mm-hmm.
comes with one.
Yeah, but that is easily made, right? I
Yes.
mean,
Yes.
you can make those yourself if you want to.
Yes, because it's only stapled, but
Mm-hmm.
I really like this one too. That's one of Danny's stickers. It has this is the Sasquatch,
I think so.
and
Yeah.
we have one that's made out of wood with this exact design.
Mm.
So we made a sticker.
Mm-hmm.
So when she makes stickers, I usually end up getting some extra stickers, and I might put this one over there. Oof.
Adorable.
I think he would look good on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they don't come off because then they leave that glue residue and
True, true, but don't start, because with this one, apparently this one doesn't like it when you paste stuff on because the edges. But this is a
mm,
self-made sticker, so this is not
uh,
like a real sticker. This is self-made, so paper and then uh, uh, clear tape over it, and then on the back is carpet tape, so it
mm,
won't come off, but the top can come off.
uh,
So yeah,
so
so that's a bit.
this is the expanded moleskin, and I started writing into this one, and then I didn't like it because everything was coming through, and I couldn't use
But
my
are you using a fountain pen?
yes, and this one was just
Ah,
a gel pen, and it was coming through, ghosting really bad. But the fountain pens, it just didn't. So I started just putting random stickers from everything in here.
yeah. It depends which version you have. Seaweed Kisses has like a series on
Oh, yes,
Moleskin
I seen
Expanded.
that. and it has to have a certain, oh, that's where all that stuff went. There's all kinds of stuff to add in there yet.
Yeah,
Um,
it's supposed to. What is it
it
again?
was a
Because I have
yellow,
another.
mine was a yellow, I think.
Uh, I need to check that I don't let my tablet fall so I can still follow the chat. Because I've got another moleskin in here, but that's with squared stuff. Let me put the tablet here just in case,
So
because
this
otherwise,
one's turned into a glue book, sticker book of just whatever I have sitting around, and I kind of liked that. And it was fun because this was in the mode of when I had no mojo,
hmm
and I had these sticker books, and I just randomly started putting stickers in all over the place. In a like I arranged them, but all
hmm
mushrooms and stuff, and different. This one was mainly based on skulls, and this one was ravens, and this one's just birds. But that was my way of getting stuff out of my system, I guess, was just the only art I did for a while in between everything.
hmm
So I turned this one into a randomness, and when I stopped this one was actually in December. So now that was in 2024. We're in 2025. I haven't done anything much more in this book, but that's okay because I
hmm
can just pick up and continue on, and it's already filling up, so I'm almost tempted to start on the back side and
which you can actually do, yeah,
work my way this way.
yeah, or just turn it, flip it around, just flip it around and start that way.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I took this off of the Ferrero Rocher, the gold sticker
hmm
that goes on the candy at Christmas. It's like,
hmm
so I'll be doing some of that.
Yeah, because this one apparently, which I didn't know, uh, this one you can actually use fountain pen. Well, at least my fountain pen, the Moon Man one,
Oh yes.
because that one is not that it's not that wet. Because I did try here with a pen test, the blue thing, right? I did a pen test, and it ghosts, but it doesn't really bleed. But
Mm,
as you can see, it looks different at the start because that looks the same, but then when you look on the second page, the manifesto isn't on here. My name is Frame. Need to mind the frame. See, there's in this one there's no manifesto, and some say it has to do with manifesto being there or not being there. I'm not sure what's what. I think Seaweed Kisses has because
this,
this is another manifesto thing, but this one doesn't have that. This one doesn't have the manifesto here,
hmm,
and this one that ghosted wait that bled because you can actually see the bleeding here. This is just bleeding,
yeah.
and that was just
Mine has
from
it
a
on
fountain pen.
the inside page, the second page.
Yeah, this one also has that, but this one doesn't. This
Hmm.
one doesn't. And I wrote with a fountain pen, and what it did was ghosting, not bleeding.
Oh,
So, but to be sure, check Seaweed Kisses her videos because
yeah.
she
She's
has,
really good. We'll have to link
yeah,
her
she has
below.
done a whole research on every moleskin there is, probably. So, but yeah. Oh, this is supposed to go in here.
Talking about stickers, I got
Uh,
these. Oh my gosh, they're hilarious. The kids just laughed at them. I'm not going to actually use the stickers out of this book. I'm going
pretty
to
cool.
scan them
Mm-hmm.
and print them so I can use them in multiple applications.
Mm-hmm.
And that way I can use the birds and fussy cut if I want to on my own sticker paper.
Mm-hmm.
And that way I
Yeah.
keep the originals in the book. They're so funny. Some of them are hilarious. It's what was that? I stopped listening 10 minutes ago. You're really
That
well
seems like an
preserved for your
ADHD thing.
age. They're very sarcastic, salty little birds, I'll tell you. You smell good, like a delicious beef stew.
Oh dear.
It's the thought that counts, and your thought was kind of terrible.
Oh God.
Oh my god, they're so funny. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I got the fish one because I thought, oh my god, my son would like these, I'm sure. So I'm gonna print
Mm-hmm.
him off some stickers so he can put them on his. They have a fridge out in the garage,
Mm-hmm.
and he can put the fish on his fridge, sticker it up because they have stickers and stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
So I've
That's a good
been,
idea.
but I did buy a pack of sticker paper, and
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I do have ink now, so I want to be printing
Yeah.
off some of my own stickers and different things and designs from my own
Mm-hmm.
photos and stuff like that. So now that I've decided, I think I will use this one for my medical,
Mm-hmm.
the smaller version, and set up
So the
a
basics,
tracking
yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
use my tracking and appointments, I think, appointments and tracking for just the medical in this
Mm-hmm.
book. And then I have the other one for my writing. So
Mm-hmm.
the best kind of tracker. This will have to come out. This is full.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And this is, oh, recipes, blood pressure, just random notes. I guess I could tear out the random notes and use it for my tracker because it's a grid.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I will do. And I will start making my grids.
Mm-hmm.
What are you
That's a
going
very
to do
good idea.
today?
Um, I have
You
done
haven't
some.
decided?
I've made trigger lists, so I've done some research and stuff, and almost give myself a headache
Oh,
of trying to find the things that I would actually need you know for in the morning to be a little bit more with intention starting my day of what I want to do instead of using my phone or putting the computer on and just spending hours on there without actually doing anything
oh,
and
the
then
doom
realizing
scrolling.
yeah and then realizing, oh, 2 hours have passed, what have I done? Nothing. uh yeah, I mean, I can, for example, do that, that I give myself some leeway for, okay, now for half an hour I can just do some doom scrolling, but there's a certain point where you need to be like, okay, stop the doom scrolling and do something, even if it's some coloring or whatever. Or
Yes, some art. Hi, Kim.
hi Kim. So yeah,
Yep,
so
me
that's why I
too.
have
I need
a
to. The phone makes it too handy to doom scroll.
mm-hmm,
Very, very much too handy to doom scroll.
mm-hmm, absolutely. So yeah, so I have like a daily trigger list of things, you know as soon as I have my cup of tea, not before, but as soon as I have my cup of tea. Things like, how's my energy? How's my mood? How was my sleep? How much did I sleep? Uh, Maybe a bit of like, a bit of, I'm not sure if I want to call it gratefulness. I'm not sure yet, but something positive
Yes.
to, something positive. I'm not sure what yet, but it's going to be something positive. Uh, an important task. Yeah, something that I really want to complete. I'm not sure what that's going to be, of course, but and and then it's like setting the mood of the day, or I'm not sure how to describe it. Like setting an intention for a day almost, and then I can, if I've done something, I can write it down with the tada stuff. And then in the evening, how's my energy again? How's my mood again? Some reflection. What were my wins? What did I learn?
Mm,
So yeah, a bit more intentional stuff. And I think that should also help mm, with the because sometimes with all of the outside stimuli that you get, from social media or whatever. Sometimes you're just so up in your head and worrying and all that kind of stuff. And no, hmm, it's more like focusing a bit more on the self
yeah.
instead of always focusing on the outside world and all the stuff that goes on there. So yeah, I don't find the proper nice words to put it all, but yeah.
Well, I get a little ghosting with the Tombow markers. That's not my. I really don't want to have ghosting, not with the tracking.
Hmm.
So, what am I gonna do?
But is that because of the wetness or is that
I'm
because of the
thinking
color?
they're water based, so it's
Hmm.
ghosting a smidge.
Yeah.
So I
I
don't
wonder if you would have the same thing with a lighter color.
I don't know. Let's use a practice paper because
Mm-hmm.
we'll leave that one be because it's already in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What do I have? Wonder if the mild liners will be better.
Ah, those might be better, yeah.
Let's see how
Those are
they were.
softer.
Yeah. Let's practice on the paper first. All right. Oh, mild liners do not go through and they don't really ghost either.
Oh, that's good. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So let's try this out. Because they probably will be coloring in the little squares. Oh, they do go through a tiny bit, but only if I go over it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, they're going through. The blue looks fine. The green goes through. It says mild ink, but
Ooh, that one's
depends on
yeah.
paper. They do
I
look
think
nice, so I might end up having to go with color
uh,
pencils.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, this one won't go through. The lighter color. This one is
Yeah.
beige. That one's good.
That's
Yep, that one goes
yeah.
through. Soon as you touch it down to the tip, it goes through.
Yeah.
So it looks like that's going to be my option. They all do that. As soon as you touch the paper to move. So I do have two I can use, the blue and the beige, which is fine.
I I wonder. Well, I don't have the same paper, of course, but I've got these. Oh, where are they? A minute.
Hmm.
Mm.
The Pigma.
The friction, pilot frictions. Do I have all of them? No, I'm still missing the yellow one.
That one just
Yellow.
ghosts. That's not too bad.
There we go. But I don't have the same paper. I was going to like let's test these ones on your paper, but I can't touch your paper. Oh jeez.
The only other option, like you said, is probably pens. Well, I didn't really want to do all that in pen, but
I don't need to test pens because it's.
yeah. I don't know if my ink is dry in this or not. It's been a while since I used it. Looks like it's out. I will have to check my other pens.
You can dip it in a bit of water and it will just reconstitute. Ask me how I know.
Oh, look! It didn't even ghost. That is nice. I can use my fountain pen in there.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Because I do have other places that I keep things, and there are other options like to just have cases and put your books in the cases. I have this one too, and I don't really care for the lines being so far apart. I like it when the lines are closer. Or thinner. So it's probably why I didn't use that one.
Yeah, but it will depend a little on because you didn't want it to be heavy to carry. So,
True.
and if you put it
I didn't
into
want to.
the more cover you use, the heavier it's going to be.
That's true. Come on, let's go. You've been sitting too long. Oh, my carbon black does great. It doesn't come through. This is a Kakuno Pilot fountain pen, and it's a fine, and it writes really smooth. It wasn't expensive either. It was really reasonable. So
I mostly I have a Lamy, but this is a medium nib. I have where's my here. Oh, it should be at least. Where'd it go? Oh dear. I can't find my moon man. Where did my moon man go? Panic! Oh no, here it is. Nah, this is my moon man. I've been writing with this one for years. It's amazing.
oh yes, I like how that writes.
That's looking good.
And no bleed through. It helps if you only have one page to open. There is bleed. There is a ghosting.
But you don't really use the first page, though, do you?
No. This is just my.
And you can write your name in there and the date you started it, stuff like that. But you don't really.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking of doing with this one is taking it and putting my color code on here for the different, like the apartment, the appointments. Yes, the key, the color coding for the key for the appointments, health appointments or reactions and foods, the different types of things.
Basically, a bit like a dashboard.
Yes, you have all the words.
No, I don't.
My brain is not functioning so well this morning. It's already afternoon there for you, so you had a head start.
Well, yeah, I've been awake since around 7 or something, so
Mm.
my fire is dying out a little.
All right, so that's good. So that's what I will do, but I think I'm going to do it in pencil first so I don't mess it up and have to rip out the page.
Hmm. Yeah, what I sometimes do is just, I use post-it notes, because I'm like, okay, I'm doing post-it note. I want to put that there. I want to put that there. I'm actually curious.
So I'll have appointments, reactions,
Ooh, it's a bit shiny.
foods.
Yeah, it's a bit shiny because it changes color depending on how I'm turning it with the
Oh,
camera. It's
yeah,
so
it
funny.
does.
Yay! Not quite sure what I'm going to use this one for yet, but
The collection continues.
but it's the first one that I have that's B5.
Uh,
Yeah, it's the first one that I have that is B5.
so I'm trying to think of what else. What's the matter, Suzo? Do you have to go out? Whimpering? All right. I'll be right back. Suzo has to go. Hold the fort. I'll make you
Okay,
bigger so
holding
you
the
can
fort.
share what you're doing.
Alrighty.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And this one just arrived actually from Amazon. It's the Focus Day. I have no idea if I usually order from the German Amazon, so I have no idea if this is going to be even the same in other countries or not. It's 100 GSM. That's not too bad. 320 pages. Is it numbered? No, not numbered. Okay, good to know. I do like that it's not that extreme white paper because you can actually see the difference. Well, I can see the difference. Yeah, I just. So it's not. It's a bit of a cream colored. Is it like the cream colored of here? No, it's a bit lighter. This is a tiny bit darker. I do like that because it's a little bit easier on the eyes. This was not that expensive actually. It was only €9. I was almost thinking that it was actually like a typo or something that they made. Or like, they put the price not on the right way. There's content pages. I've never actually used content pages, but okay. And then we just
Has an
start
upset
with.
tummy.
Oh no. What do you mean, you or the dogs?
Suzo, the puppy.
Oh, that's not good. And actually, I don't mind this, I think. Because you can always put, something important at the top. You just add some washi or something like that. Because what I usually do, if there's nothing, I just see it's just text. I do text. I keep on doing text from top to bottom. So that's actually not too bad. And the lines are, how many lines are there? Okay, I need to know how many lines there are.
I'm going to see how these Tombow markers are for printing. I'm going to print a moth on this page. Moth represents change.
I think there are 30 lines. So basically, you could put like 1 till 30 and then 31 here if you really. Huh. Okay. And then that just continues.
Ooh, look at that. Holy
Oh,
moly.
you have to make yourself bigger again.
What
Ooh.
I did was, this is from P&M Artist Studio,
Mm-hmm.
and they're the sponge um, stamps because they're
Mm-hmm.
really thick. And all I did was take my Tombow marker
Mm-hmm.
and colored on it because they're water based, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I stamped it into my journal.
Nice. Ooh. It did. Ooh. Yeah. Is it ghosting or bleeding?
It's actually bleeding.
Right.
It's actually bleeding, but that's okay because it's still the front page, which
Mm-hmm.
I can just do whatever and still have this on this side, which is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
But it
True.
worked really, really well.
Mm-hmm. And apparently, the book also comes with tabs
Oh yeah, mine did too. My other one.
and a pen loop.
Okay. So
But this for €9 is not that bad. It's not that bad at all. Oh, and there's also ribbons. 3. There's 3 ribbons. And pen loop. And oh, and a strong elastic.
hmm, regular pen, regular pen.
So this is not bad at all. This actually costs me the same amount as this journal did. It's kind of funny
Hmm.
because I bought these on sale for €9, and this was also €9.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but this is actually twice the amount of. Well, yeah, it will be about
I
the same,
forgot
I think.
I have this as well.
Oh.
I got this book a while ago
Mm-hmm.
and it's all grid. So I'm trying to decide what do I want to do in that one?
Mm-hmm. Your camera is having issues with all the white. I see lines.
Yes, yes. So is yours. I think it just doesn't matter. It just is, but I thought that was
Yeah, but
pretty cool.
that one seems heavier though. Is that possible? I mean, in the sense
I'm
of,
I'm thinking more of other items in
is
this
that,
one.
yeah, for like your maybe journal, the normal journal
Um,
instead of the tracking thing.
that or a spiritual one.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
I need a pen. Why can I not find a regular pen?
Here, pen. Oh, look. I just ordered pens. Ta-da!
I have
I
pens.
ordered pens.
Ooh, let's see how this one works. You know, people are probably bored with this setup, but that's okay. I'm sure there's other places and things to go and do if you don't like journaling. But that's what we're doing. We're doing some journaling.
Well, I was attempting to. Hold on. Let me fold this. Let me put this away. Because I've got too much stuff on the desk to actually do something productive. Need to put a little bit of order. There we go. Now, do I need this at the moment? No. There we go. Do I need this at the moment? This has to do with the life binder stuff. Not right now. Let's put this away. There we go. Right.
Hopefully this isn't going through. Oh, it's bleeding a little bit. Everything is bleeding in this book. I may have to make an alternative.
Yeah, that's not good. But I know in this one I can even use my fountain pen, but at the moment I'm just grabbing for this one because this one just has, 4 colors and I'm ready to
I
go.
have one of them.
Yeah, they're so handy. And I also have the other one with the this one that has the lighter colors.
Oh, yeah.
And I use those. I've been using those for years for just the same kind of color coding, basically. So I just find it really handy.
Okay. And down here. I never thought I'd get to use this little handy ruler thing. But now I can write in what I need, the beginning and start dates, and work my way into actually getting some stuff tracked. I think I'm going to start this on August 1st because I'm finishing out my stology, which I've used pen mostly in that I started with fountain pens, and then I ended up
Mhm.
just going to regular pen.
Yeah, that's because in the beginning here I was also using my fountain pen in different colors even. But if I really need to do like very hastily scribbling stuff down, I use my ballpoint pen.
Well, at least I got the beginning stages of my tracker going.
Mm-hmm.
And I will put my things that I'm tracking here. And then I will put tabs for each one that I'm going to track. But I need to find something that's not going to go through. And I know I have a pen around here somewhere. Oh, I do. I think it's the lighter ones like yours. Oh, look, it has a purple in there too. Purple,
Oh
pink, blue,
yeah,
green.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's one of those the newer colors. Well,
Yes.
not completely new because
Blue.
they're quite old now, but you know.
I'm going to make blue for the appointments. Hi, Sandra. Oh, Sandra, don't be sorry. We've just been rambling about journals and the different types of journals we have and what we're doing and planning,
Mm-hmm.
starting to put our planners together and in work. So it's kind of a slow day, but it's all right. We're just enjoying the moment. So if you like journaling and you like seeing how things are set up, then that's kind of what we're doing. Getting ready for the next journal because we're both at the end of our old journals. They're just about
Well,
filled up, so we're trying to figure out the next steps is what we're doing. And for the intermittent, until I can find something that fits everything, this will work. So I've got appointments in blue, reactions green.
oh dear.
That says it all, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Okay, that I
It was
need.
so bad yesterday. I thought, oh my God. I ate some a toasted cheese. First, I started off with Cheerios and oat milk.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't sit well. And then I had the toasted cheese. That didn't sit well. And it's like, okay. So I didn't eat anything else the rest of the day. And then supper was ham, corn, and some salads. I was fine, except this morning I woke up and my hands were swollen, my joints are all achy, so the after effect is
Oh.
still happening from things.
Mm-hmm.
So reactions and foods, I will do pink. Um, water, I'll do in purple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oh no, not purple. Excuse me. purple is my lines and my stuff. So I need more colors. More colors. Do I have my other one here? Nope. I think maybe, oh, maybe it's upstairs. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab it.
Mm-hmm. All righty. I'm just trying to figure out which pages I'm going to need. Because it's going to do double duty for planning, tracking, and basically paying more attention. uh, my monthly plan is going to be on 2 pages because I mean I also do that here, so I'm just used to it. And I'll just keep doing that because I like it. I think it's probably going to be that this is probably going to be notes and then the rest, but that doesn't really matter if it's on the left or on the right side, the notes thing. And then a weekly plan, which or it's gonna be on 2 pages, vertical, or I'm gonna try and fit it on 1 page in blocks. Let's write that down. Vertical, or on 1 page with blocks, and something else next to it. Oh, maybe like the review. Huh. Review. And then intent for the next one. So
There.
it could be either or.
I got them in colors.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
And then I'm using black for my lettering in my generics.
Mm-hmm.
And the purple will be for my lines. Then all the other colors for the pens will be what I'm going to divide this up as.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 2 greens, 2 blues, and a pink. I do have red, but I don't know what else I need. I have appointments, reactions, foods, water, exercise.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Can't think of anything else. Because each of these will be broken down some a little bit more.
Is there like something for well, no, because you're tracking this for the
Because
doctor. Yeah.
sometimes
Mm-hmm.
when I do things like say if I do anything that makes me sweat, I break out in hives.
Mm-hmm.
So that's with the exercise tracker would also be, the in between of what it'll be broken down, what I did and what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And the reactions will be the everyday reactions when you wake up and you just can't breathe. It's like,
Mm, that's
so
very fun. Oh.
yeah. So that's what I'm trying to keep track of so the doctors
Mm-hmm.
have a little bit more. And I've gone through every type of allergy med there is, and nothing touches the mornings. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, that is my beginning. So now I get to open it up and start with appointments. And since this is
Mm-hmm.
starting in August, I will start there and do my
Wait, August. August is next week, Friday.
August. August has how many days? Look in your calendar thingy. How many days is
31.
it? 31?
31. Mm-hmm. July and August have both 31. think that's next week, Friday. Where's that? First. Yep,
Okay.
next week, Friday is the first. Ooh, I haven't filled that in yet. All right.
I'm just going to do numbers all the way down the side and then fill
Mm-hmm.
in my appointments with whom and the date.
Mm-hmm. That's the loggy thing or something that they call in bullet journaling.
I don't know.
No, I don't know either.
I have no idea. But to those who are just coming in, we're just working on setting up our journals
We're brainstorming how to set it up,
and
like me.
brainstorming, trying to organize life.
I also need a review. Intention and working on goals.
And they're not fancy. They're just, here it is.
It's functional.
Yes.
I like functional stuff.
August 2025. And that way, August will be first. And then if it happens to make it into September in this book, then great. If not, then I'll make another one for September.
Mm-hmm.
So already on the 6th, I have, and I'll do that in black so I can read it. Internal med. At 1 p.m. And I've got my first entry. How about that?
Yay. Apparently, I needed more monthlies than I was thinking.
This is basically the only thing I ever have appointments for, other than knowing when the kids are going away or have trips or stuff, because then when I get my appointments and I have to run it by Danny because Danny usually takes me because Chris is working.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I had to say, okay, what's your schedule like? And she doesn't come back until the 2nd because she's in Alaska
Oh wow.
doing a workshop, taking
Mm-hmm.
pictures of bears,
Ooh.
which is really awesome. So,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, that's kind of what we're up to, just tinkering away. So far I've just got my initial page and my appointments, which I should write in black in the bottom. Appointments. And I'm going to write that smaller. under August. So you can be creative in your tracking as much as you want.
Mm-hmm.
There, that's what I did. My August appointments. And it's very clean looking. And I don't mind the dots. Dots. I like dots and I like grid
Mm-hmm.
for doing my journaling and different things like that. But I think in my regular journaling book, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to use my Midori, I think I might add a little bit of art into it as I go, just to spruce it up a little. So, Mika, what do you think? Should we call it time now and let the people go on with their day and
Mm-hmm.
we can sit and collaborate a little bit more
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
let them go? And it's 1111. How about that? All right, everybody. Thank you for being with us. We really appreciate spending time with you. And I hope it wasn't too boring for you, but we really do like enjoying working in our journals. So you'll be
Mm-hmm.
seeing more of that as well as we go along. So we can update you and see and show you and see what we've been doing. So thanks, everybody. And we shall see you again soon from my quiet corner to yours. Have a great day. Thank you, Mika.
Bye. Thank you.